Today it's all about MCT. If you've ever wondered why MCT oil is praised by biohackers, keto fans, and longevity researchers alike, why it might have sent you running to the bathroom, don't worry. We're going to clear things up today, and you'll have the knowledge to determine if it's right for you. But before we do, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're watching this episode on YouTube. So what are MCTs and why are they so special? Now, MCT stands for medium chain triglycerides, a unique class of fat that behaves unlike any other fat in your diet. Now, these fatty acids are instantly absorbed without the aid of digestive enzymes. And even more impressively, they don't need any special molecules to help them cross the gut wall. What that means is that unlike other fats, they go straight to the liver, where they're rapidly converted into ketones. Now, the cool thing is that this process happens regardless of your carbohydrate or protein intake, which makes MCTs a nutritional powerhouse. You can generate ketones as you would through fasting or a strict keto diet, but while still enjoying a plate full of plant-based foods. This is why I call MCTs the GOAT of this program, the greatest of all triglycerides. So, are all MCTs the same? Well, unfortunately, no. Now, MCTs include valeric acid, caproic acid, C6, caprylic acid, C8, and capric acid, C10. Now, these names actually come from capra, the Latin word for goat, because C6, C8, and C10 are all found in abundance in goat's milk. Now, just make sure you have your goat dairy products fermented, please, like yogurts, like cheeses, like kefirs. And when it comes to helping your body melt fat, C8 is the star. Why don't you see a lot of C6 MCT oils out there? Well, quite frankly, C6 is a really good ketogenic MCT oil, but it smells goaty. And so it's not included in most products because most of you really don't want that goaty flavor and smell. So when it comes to helping your body melt fat, C8 is the star. It's the most efficient at converting into ketones, helping you give clean cellular energy fast. Now, coconut oil does contain MCTs too. In fact, most MCTs are made from coconut oil. But there's another MCT called lauric acid, which is C12. But despite its hype, lauric acid acts more like a long-chain fat and has little to no ketogenic effect. Also, in my practice, coconut oil is not good for ApoE4 gene carriers, which is about 30% of the population. For those of you who don't know, it's labeled the Alzheimer's gene. So if you want real results, pure C8 MCT oil is the way to go. Also, taking MCT oil while you're fasting is a great way to extend your fasting window and calm any cravings that you may be having. However, even the best MCT oils can be rough on your gut. Some of my patients, particularly women, experience bloating, cramping, or emergency bathroom runs. That's because most MCT oils are unbuffered and absorbed so quickly that your system may not be ready for them. Now, interestingly enough, I learned firsthand from my patients that women tolerate powdered MCTs much better than liquid MCTs. And in fact, that's why in my product MCT Wellness, we use powdered MCTs. And luckily, that's a real winner. Now, here's where it gets interesting as to whether MCTs versus olive oil is going to help people lose weight. In a 2008 study from Columbia University, 2 groups of overweight participants were fed the same number of daily calories. One group used olive oil, the Mediterranean diet superfood, which I love. The other used MCT oil. Who lost more weight? The MCT group. They actually generated more body heat, burned more oxygen, and lost more weight than the olive oil group. not because of eating fewer calories, but because of how their bodies use those calories. In another study, the MCT group lost an average of 3.7 pounds more than the olive oil group, thanks to what I call wasting calories or caloric bypass. And you do this by uncoupling mitochondria through metabolic and heat activity. Okay, so where else can I find MCTs? Well, you can find MCTs in MCT oil, MCT powder, and in goat, sheep, and water buffalo milk products like yogurts and kefirs or cheeses, which naturally contain up to 30% MCTs. But if you're looking for a gentler, more efficient way to get your MCTs daily, that's where MCT Wellness comes in. I wanted a better solution for my patients, one that delivered the clean energy of C8 without the digestive distress. So I formulated Gundry MD MCT Wellness, a powdered product that combines C8 MCT oil, acacia fiber for gut support, polyphenol-rich extracts like red currant and grapefruit, and it comes in 3 delicious flavors, from watermelon to blueberry to lemonade. And you can add it to your water, or for something different, add it to your coconut yogurt for breakfast for a yummy treat. It mixes easily, tastes great, and gives you all the benefits of MCTs without the bathroom drama. Thanks so much for watching, but don't go anywhere. This next one is sure to surprise you. In this episode, I'll share my top 6 favorite cheeses that you can safely indulge in without compromising your health.